Now, the way I've set this question up looks rather weird to begin with. I've left huge big gaps between each of these terms, and you're going to see why I'm going to do that in a second. This one looks very complicated. This might not even look like it's going to be a quadratic to begin with. We've got a few problems here because we've got fractions. I certainly can't add these fractions together yet because we've got different denominators. And I guess that's sort of the trick with this one. We want to try and make the denominators the same so we can solve this, or we just want to get rid of the fractions, I guess, out of this problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to times each term by, and I'm going to go with this denominator first, x plus 1. Now, provided we do this to every term, this doesn't change the question at all. Now, the reason we really want to do this is that will cancel on our first expression. So that will actually get rid of one of the fractions. Now, if we want to get rid of the second fraction, then we just need to times by x plus 3. We need to do that for each term, though. And then a little out of room on the end for that one. But then x plus 3 over x plus 3 cancels. So by multiplying each of the terms by each of the denominators that we see here, we can actually get something that has no fractions and is a little easier to solve. Now I'm going to rewrite this one, and then we should be able to start working out what the solution to this one is. So the next step should sort of present itself really here. We can multiply it out here, so 12 times x, 12 times 3. We've got to be careful with this negative sign here, so negative 10 times x, and negative 10 times positive 1. And then on this one here, we can either distribute the 3 first, or we can go ahead and do FOIL. I'm going to do FOIL first. So x squared plus 3x plus 1x, and then 1 times 3 is 3. Now when I multiply this back then, I'm going to get negative 3x squared, negative 12x, take away 9. And on this side I can simplify a little bit as well. 12x take away 10x is 2x. And 36 take away 10 is positive 26. Now I can see that this is a quadratic, so I want to set this equal to 0. So I'm going to bring everything across to this side. So I'm going to take away 2x from both sides. So that will get rid of this one. I'm going to subtract 26 from both sides. So I've got nothing left now. And negative 9 take away 26 is negative 35. Now I don't like really solving quadratics where there's a negative, so I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1, and I'm going to flip this over. So I'm going to have 3x squared plus 14x plus 35 equals 0. Now we've got to look to see if we can try and factor this, and we'll do that on the next clip.